Good morning, Tenerife. Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning, Aida Perla.
Well, that's not the ship we're on, quite obviously.
No, but it's looking really cute.
We are on board the P&O Azura, our first P&O cruise ever, and we are docked in Tenerife.
We have mixed views at the moment about the ship, but we'll get more into that in later vlogs. But today we are off on a journey of rediscovery.
Yeah, so basically we used to live in Tenerife. I actually moved to Tenerife 20 years and a couple months ago. We lived here for 5 years. And
both the boys were born here.
Yeah, and we're coming back to just do a little explore. We haven't actually been back in 6, I think.
Christmas 2018, because at the time my parents lived here. They lived here for 15 years. Sadly, my mum had dementia, which she actually passed away from earlier this year. So it's a bit of a nostalgic trip as well. We're going to go back and see where we used to like to go, where we used to live, favourite restaurants, favourite cafes. So you might actually find some places that you might like to visit if you're in Tenerife.
Along the way we'll give you some pro tips. We're actually going to cover the north of Tenerife, so the way from Santa Cruz all the way through to Puerto de la Cruz and
the Orotava Valley, which is beautiful. Hopefully the weather's going to hold up. It's rained already, it rained in the night, so we're hoping to get some clear views as we go across the island. But yeah, come and join us.
We're going to go pick up the hire car at C-Car. As a wayfinding point, we are docked here, and C-Car is just down here. It is Canary Island car rental. They're fantastic. We're not affiliated with them.
It's a local company, so we really like to support them. Been around for years, they're really reliable. Well, we say they're reliable, let's hope our hire car's waiting for us.
So we've been here 15 minutes. So we just heard they have 125 bookings this morning and 2 desks.
And we've been here
40
half
minutes?
an hour.
No, 40 minutes.
No, 40 minutes.
Never mind, we're almost in. So we've got an automatic. Let's go.
No, we've got an electric.
That's what I mean, an electric. Let's go. It's right here, right in front. Yeah, this thing. So our car says Fuerteventura, but we're in Tenerife. We'll be in Fuerteventura later in the cruise. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video.
Well, this was meant to be a scenic drive, but you can't see anything because of the cloud and the rain. Yay.
Another reason we don't live here anymore.
I'd like to say that this is not normal, but it kind of is.
We were going to stop at a cafe with an amazing viewpoint, which we will get to later, but it was too cloudy at this moment. On to Puerto de la Cruz. So our trip down memory lane is turning into a trip down memory lane.
I did say pack the raincoats. We didn't.
So we've come to a little shopping centre to have a coffee and wait the rain out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will go soon.
It's fine. The question is, has the rain stopped?
We'll have to find out. Braving the rain.
It's not the video I wanted to make.
This is Parque Tauro. It was a fancy hotel and even casino at one point. We don't know what they're doing to it or what's happened to it. This is where our children could have gone to school. From here it's on to one of our favorite places when we used to live in Puerto de la Cruz, but not everything stays the same. What?
That's ruined.
It was all open air.
Remember this? Remember It never looked like that, did it?
Was that what we used to...
It was all open.
Yeah.
Remember this?
No, this is not an improvement. Well, this is a real shame, and not just the weather. We used to love bringing the kids here to Plaza Charco, as it was known then. I'll see if I can drop any photos right now so you can see what it used to look like. Now it's not the same. I know things move on, I know things change, but this was one thing that we hoped wouldn't change. Speaking of not changing, the north of Tenerife is known for being cloudier, but not so much rainier. We don't remember a ton of rain. Up in the mountains, yes, but down here in Puerto de la Cruz, not so much, but we've had bad luck today. It's starting to brighten up. Let's walk along the front. Right, so this is the muelle, or the docks.
You don't know.
Oh, all right.
This looks exactly the same. Pro tip, you can park here if you follow the signs for Maritime, and it is free, but you have to give a little tip to the person that parks you, and they're not really official people, if you get my drift. This is one of our favorite restaurants.
This is where they sell.
I'm not going to eat here today.
Yeah,
Fisherman's Cooperative in Puerto de la Cruz.
This is where you used to buy all the tat in the world.
And it's nice.
Look.
And upstairs is the restaurant
Yeah.
with great views of the water.
We're trying to recreate some photos here from when we came in 2016. We'll let you know how that goes.
Also, there's an expression where I come from that says you can't go home again. And that's kind of true. We're here. It doesn't feel like it
Doesn't
did.
feel like we've ever left though, really.
Yeah, in some ways. This used to be a Starbucks. Lasted about a year. And then now it's nice. It's nice that this doesn't change. The stores might change, but this doesn't. Who needs Disney? And you've got Puerto de la Cruz.
Oh, it's completely empty.
Well, it's not only empty of people, it's empty of water.
Yeah, this is the Lido.
Is it still right?
At the moment, I
Paid
would
to
say
go
it's
in.
not still
It was
running.
always freezing though.
It's seawater.
Yeah, the water was,
Really cold.
the temperature of the water.
It's kind of
It is open, just on the other
It's
side.
open, but you can't go
Yeah,
in.
you think
Oh,
You
that
can.
pool's open.
Yeah. So when we moved here, Beth thought that if we ever had kids, this is how they would end up. She had a dream of that. They're quite far from being surfers though. Beth, are we going to go past the old house on the way up?
Yeah, maybe. You
On
don't
our way
have
to the best restaurant in the north of Tenerife, and this won't have changed at all. This restaurant is located just above Puerto de la Cruz, just in between Puerto and La Orotava, and we'll leave a link in the description down below. Welcome to Restaurante El Monasterio, here in the Orotava Valley. There's several restaurants here. This is the main one. And there are chickens running around. Yes, and this one's inside.
Hi.
Right at my feet. So out of all the places we've been today or are going to go while we're here in Tenerife and went last night, this restaurant is the one with the most memories for us as a family. It's fantastic. And I've ordered what I always order. So it's a special type of salad called the ensalada fina, which is huge. And just for scale, that's the size of my hand.
You
That's
can
the
share
salad.
some salad.
And puntos de solomillo, which is little cubes of steak in a garlicky sauce with chips, French fries. My friend is back. Made a friend, Beth. I think that was 140 euros.
So you think 140 euros, what do you think it came to? 120?
120?
What do you think it came to? 130.
Wow.
And we had 4 rations of bread, because you pay for bread,
Amazing.
2 starters, 2 cokes, 2 beers, 2 bottles of Evian, and everyone had steak.
It's not just the decor and the food here at Restaurante El Monasterio, it's also the grounds. The grounds are amazing. There's so many places to go and things to see. It's a baby peacock as well.
Oh, it's a baby peacock.
So it's not just inside that the fowl run around.
So
There's a wedding
and the dog's wearing a
and
bow.
there's a dog dressed up
And it's
as well.
so cute.
Dog's bar.
I was just telling the boys that one of my favourite Spanish words is césped, because it means grass and it just seems so ridiculous. And look what I found. Por favor, no pisar el césped.
Don't step on the césped. It does not mean what you think it means.
But look at these
Just don't
lovely
step on the
boys and
grass.
girls. So we used to come here all the time when the kids were little. Even when my mum and dad lived here, we'd come here at Christmas. It's always really pretty. But there's loads of grounds, there's loads of birds. It's just really nice.
So this is such a cool place that even Bill Clinton came here, and when he came he ordered a burger. Just to give some perspective, the cruise ship is way over there over that horizon, which is where we're going to go next. But first we're going to where we were trying to go in the first place.
Let's see if the sign's here. There's a sign usually that says things like positive messages, but I don't think I can see anything, so maybe they've stopped doing it. Oh no, is there something?
Oh yeah, it is.
Te abbraccio, I'd give you a cuddle.
Right, Elsa's I'll take two. We were going to stop here for the views earlier, but there were no views to be had,
But
so
now
we're back.
there should be some view.
There should be something. We're going to the Mirador, which is right there, La
that
Veranda.
white building there. We're going there.
And on a Canary roundabout, you have to go around the outside. You can't go on the inside. So we're going left, but I've got to go around the outside. Can't go on the inside lane.
Where are you going? We're not going here. It's not the case.
Here,
Oh,
there.
yeah, we are. Okay. I see. It's busy.
Here we go, Cafe Veranda. Right, so we just noticed that it's free out here on the Mirador type thing. It's like a glass walkway, a glass porch, a glass
Oh, I
Mirador.
like the giraffe.
And the reason we came out here all this way was because of this.
If this cloud goes, you'll see the volcano.
It is quite something. And I'm sure that the drinks are going to be overpriced, but there's a reason for it.
Occasionally it's worth it, isn't it?
So this place used to be kind of run down.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how many floors it's got. It's got like an inside area as well.
And somebody renovated it and jazzed it up. And it's so much nicer
Yeah,
now.
it's lovely now.
It is amazing. And it doesn't always have two grumpy teens in it. Look, it's even got a giraffe
got a
coming
cute
out of the skylights. Amazing. And just a little bit more personal Tenerife history. When Beth's parents first moved to Tenerife, they lived right down here. We were just remembering as well that Cafe La Veranda was always famous for its cakes, and they do look amazing. We've just eaten far too much to be able to enjoy any of these, which is a shame. Oh well, let's go feed our faces on a cruise ship. That's ridiculous.
For where we are.
I thought it would be overpriced. Amazing. If you're looking for La Veranda yourself, it's only about 10 to 15 minutes in the car from Santa Cruz itself. And there was no line at all to drop off. Back to the ship. Although we'd embarked the day before, we had to do muster drill this day because it was actually the day we were sailing away. We also spotted Sean the sheep. Right, you know you've been on too many cruises lately when you book specialty dining and don't even realize.
You forget.
So we were going to go to the main dining room tonight. We're about to sail away from Tenerife. And Beth said, go on the P&O app, see what our future things are. She's like, oh, that's tonight at the beach house.
Just seen it now.
So we're going to the beach house to have specialty dining. We'll take you with us.
The number is R405. We are not going to spend much time reviewing our meal here, as we are going to do an entire video based on all our dining experiences on board the Azura, so make sure you're subscribed.
But a little bit of a spoiler alert, sometimes things look a lot better than they actually are, especially when it comes to food. But again, more on that in a future video. Oh,
I'm hiding behind
That's your ones, by the way.
I got told, no, we're not moving. Well, that's it from us. It's been quite a day. But we'll see you tomorrow or next week if you're watching the videos on board P&O Azura. Come with us. And if you enjoyed that video, here's another one that YouTube thinks you're really going to like.